What's going on, MAAs? It's your boy Rob again with some exciting news for me. Suikoden 1 and 2 on the Tokyo Game Show got announced that they're remaking them. For those who don't know, the Suikoden series is my favorite RPG series of all time. Kind of go through, talk about my games, tell you which one's my favorite. So we'll start with the first one, the original Suikoden. My buddy Eric, who I need to go to his house. We need to shoot his game room. Had the original Suikoden at his house. Summertime is one in high school would do. Went to your friend's house, play video games. He didn't like it. My buddy Aaron and I, who's been on the channel for a couple of pickup videos for cards, went to his house. And basically we played this game, downloaded the walkthrough, and I don't know. We stayed there for probably 10 straight hours. One day, he went and played the parks and basketball. We were at his house in his bedroom just playing. He came back. He's like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Why are y'all still playing this game? It was just that good. I've beaten it several times. I have the digital copy on the PlayStation 3. Actually playing through that now. I've beaten it several times. A really great game. One of the cool things is if you get 108 Stars of Destiny, you get some bonuses that carry over into Suikoden 2. Now, this is probably one of the most expensive games I own, and it's not, I'm not a person that collects things for value. I collect things because I like them. So I've had this for a very, very long time. Like I said, it's my favorite series, so we'll open it up, take a peek. And, there it is. But like I said, it's probably the most expensive game I've had, but I'd pay like $40 for it back in the day, maybe. Not a lot of people bought it, not that many printed out, so I'm excited that they're re-releasing it, so that the newer generation can play it on, hardware, not have to emulate. And it's a great game. It's not my favorite game. It's most people's favorite Suikoden, not mine. I'll get to mine in a little bit. But once again, beat it a couple times, have it digitally on the PlayStation 3. So just really a fantastic way to start a series with the first two games. All right, the third one, I've got two copies because basically I was playing the game, someone knocked my PlayStation 2 over, scratched the disc up, and ruined my disc, so I had to go buy another one. At the time, I was pretty pissed, but I've got two copies, one working, one not, two manuals, so I don't know, maybe I'll find just a disc version somewhere and replace my faulty disc. But this one was the first on the PlayStation 2. You played from three people's perspective, Gadeo, Chris, and Hugo. I liked it. I didn't like it as much as the first or second one, but it wasn't bad. Some people don't like it, I do. But I've beaten this one, I think, 3 times. So it's, if you play something 3 times and beat it 3 times, it can't be that bad. It's just, that's how much I like the first two compared to this one. But, you can't go wrong. It's a good place to start if you can't afford the first or second one. So not bad. This one was a little different. You're on a ship. You're doing rune battles. It's probably of the 5 main games, probably my least favorite. And just haven't said that, I've beaten it 4 or 5 times as well. So I don't know. I just didn't like the whole sail on the ship dynamics. So like I said, beat it 2 times at least. I think I beat it 2. I don't know if I beat this 2 or 3. I know I beat it twice. Pretty good game. All right, now here's my favorite. Suikoden 5. This is my favorite in the series. The series is my favorite series. I really like the Dragon Quest series. I like the Trails of the Cold Steel series, but this is my favorite out of this series, which is my favorite series. I love RPGs. I always have, always will. Looking forward to Eiyuden Chronicles, the spiritual successor for this game. hopefully everybody out there buys the remakes of 1 and 2, so Konami will come in, go ahead and make Suikoden 6. A lot of people have been waiting a long time. I just thought this day one is still in pretty good shape. You know, just, I don't know, great story, great graphics. This is one of those games where I put it on, and, you know, as I get older, you know, obviously the channel's middle-aged adolescent, so being a middle-aged guy, you don't have time like you used to where you can sit there for 12 hours to 15 hours to get absorbed into a game. But on the rare occasions where I do, this is one of those games you can go back to and just play. The battle system's fun. I don't mind the grinding. I like leveling all my characters up. I've always loved the mechanic where you just sharpen your blade. You don't have to get new blades. You just work on what you got the whole time and upgrade it. It's it's highly addicting. So this is my favorite out of the series, and there's a couple of, I guess, I just call them oddballs or offshoots, but let's go ahead and start with the reason I bought a DS. All right, Suikoden Terror Crisis. I might have said it right, I might have said it wrong. Found out this was getting released. I said, well, it's Suikoden is what I used to call it, but Suikoden. I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy it. I've got everything in the system. You know, it's a little bit smaller map, obviously. You're on the handheld. Had a good time, beat it. You know, it's, I've only beaten this one once. Hasn't got a second playthrough. Not bad. You know, good time. But, I don't know. I'm just not a huge DS fan, although I did buy it for this and the Dragon Warrior games, but not my favorite in the series, but not bad, not bad. All right, last one. Only thing I don't have physical, you know, the manual complete in the box is the Suikoden Tactics. This is the only one I haven't beaten. I've never really been able to get into it. It's not that I dislike tactic games. I, you know, just recently beat Triangle Strategy on the Switch. I like Fire Emblem Three Houses on the Switch. You know, if we want to go a little bit old school, you know, I didn't play a lot of strategy games, you know, so maybe I'll go back and I'll give this one a chance. You know, so I need to do it just kind of to get off my backlog, but, you know, all-time favorite series, all-time favorite number 5, guys. Looking forward to the remakes. Let me know if you're going to purchase them. I will purchase them on all systems in the hopes that we have a Suikoden 6. And until next time, guys, y'all have a good one.